Take a look at these current temperatures right here. And if I were in Palisade eating peach ice cream, I would get a little flambe going with the peaches, maybe a little roasted peach on there, just to get a little hot and cold going on. That's what we have going on right now. Cool temperatures thanks to the rain and the cloud coverage that we had today and yesterday too. We're going to make a recovery tomorrow with the temperatures, but not a big jump. We're going to be in the mid 70s and then the mid 80s for the weekend. The weekend's looking really good, by the way. Current wind speeds 5 to 15 miles per hour. We've had some stronger wind gusts. I'm not really concerned about wind gusts heading into the evening hours. I think we've subsided. I think we're going to be done with the stronger winds, but we're not done with the rain showers. Yesterday, this bullseye of severe weather was in Utah. Now it's kind of migrated toward the front range. So that's good news. That's a good sign that we are in the exit mode of this system, and that's currently what we're going to be dealing with for the next 6 hours, the system exiting our region. Through midnight tonight, we still have the flash flood watch. That means we still have the expectation of more showers and thunderstorms, and that's exactly what I expect to have. Another couple of rounds after the sun goes down, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, even 11 o'clock, we could have 2 to 3 more rounds of active weather. In fact, we're looking at some of that coming online and radar in a moment. Glenwood Springs, Glenwood Canyon, the Grizzly Creek I-70, that is shut down since last night. They had that flood warning upgrade. CDOT's kept the interstate closed since then. In the little green circle, that neon circle, that's a flood advisory. That's for areas around the mountains. That's for areas on the plateaus. That's for areas in the urban that are receiving a lot of rainfall, have received a lot of rainfall, and drainage just cannot keep up. So small streams and even storm drains themselves are a little bit slow to recede, but slowly receding they are. Just at this hour, we're looking at another round of storms coming towards Montrose, Delta. We still have light rain falling around the Glenwood Springs area and getting into Highway 82 along El Jebel. So with that being the case, that's not our final round of weather. 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds rolling through Grand Junction. We picked up ½ an inch of rain between lunch and like 2 o'clock today. A lull right now, yes, but there's more. I anticipate more showers coming through, especially coming at us out of the southern zones. Looking upstream, big batch of moisture working its way towards Montrose now. So could get a little breezy, but I don't expect a whole lot of wind gusts out of this. But more rain, absolutely, more rain is expected. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out Palisade on the radar. It's nice right now. Another couple of hours around 7 o'clock. We could see things start to deteriorate and fill back in. Certainly by the 8:30, 9 o'clock hour, we should be getting more measurable rain. Speaking of measurable rain, Grand Junction, second day in a row of getting record-breaking rainfall totals. And we're still adding it up, but we set a record yesterday. We're setting a record today. And of course, there's this late night activity getting towards the midnight hour that I was just referencing. And now I want to point out, once we get into early Friday morning, that's snow. That's on the highest peaks of the Central Divide or the Central Mountain zones, the Elks right around Pitkin County. That's going to get a fresh coat of paint tomorrow morning. Speaking of tomorrow, we're going to see a few clouds lingering around, but into Friday and Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy finishes, very nice, and we're going to be dry. We don't have rain in our pattern, but our soil, everything is saturated right now, so just be patient walking through the yard, or if you get upon a little puddle of water on the sidewalk or in the roads. Temperatures tomorrow certainly not in the 50s and 60s, closer to the 70s and 80s. So a subtle improvement in the temperatures. And of course, look at these. These are the highs today, stuck in the 60s. So getting through the weekend, we do expect a little bit more sunshine and some drying. We leave the storms behind. Actually, they're leaving us behind. So we will slowly dry out and slowly warm up. We'll get to the average temperatures for this time of the year starting next week. So the weekend itself, not overly hot, certainly not rainy, with a little bit of sunshine. A few mountain storms notwithstanding, I think the weekend itself is going to turn out to be really great. So get out and enjoy it wherever it is on the western slope you want to be.